Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Smart Money Saturday. Hope you guys are well and hopefully your week is off to a great start. And wait, your weekend, sorry. Hopefully your November is off to a great start. Like, look at me. Anyway, I am officially 30, guys. Yay, I'm in the 30s club. If you're in the 30s club, comment below how we gonna rock this thing. So I have one affirmation for my 30s financially. I will be a multimillionaire by age 35, and I know that's crazy, right? Because like literally I have less than 5 years at this point, but I'm gonna make it happen. I can see it. I do believe this. So I have so much to talk to you guys about, so let me get to this because it just cut off earlier. So let me just do this. So purchasing my home. Oh my gosh. I have spoken to a lender and she has pre-qualified me for about $400,000. So I think I'm going to put purchasing a home off until like mid-February to early March. Now my lease is up, I think June, the end of June of next year. So I want to definitely be on top of it, but with, you know, working 3 contracts and everything like that, I don't want to overload myself. And I really want to focus on paying off debt, but I want to focus on that as soon as possible. And having that number is good. I definitely have some areas in mind. My children and I, hopefully tomorrow or sometime next week, we'll wrap through some of the communities and check them out. My goal is suburbs of Atlanta, you know, great that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that. Car. So I got stopped by the police. They stopped me a few days ago, and I was like, what? I didn't do nothing. Turns out my tag had expired, and it expired on my birthday. So that was a good thing that I got stopped. I guess kind of reminded, I don't know what happened. But anyway, I had to have it inspected as part of the renewal process. And it's 185,000 miles on my car at this time. Now I have a 2010 Ford Focus, and it's my Dave Ramsey cash car that I paid $2,500 for almost 2 years ago. And I'm trying to take care of it so that I could use it as long as I needed to. So I was able to get it inspected, and I have my tag renewed until next year on my birthday. And I said, okay, I have about 15,000 miles on it before 200,000 miles. And then I have a year before my tag expires. So in between that time, I need to purchase my Benz. So I'm going to definitely save up to pay cash for my car. But that's kind of like afterwards. So I got to make sure I'm staying on track, because I got to get this car. Because 15,000 miles is going to go by fast, especially because I use it for work and I'm going to different people's homes and stuff. So that was one thing I want to just kind of put on my goal list for next year, early next year, which is good. I'm excited about that. Orientation number 3 for contract number 3 was great. I had that last week, and I found out a few things. The notes are really, really easy. They're actually easier than the other contract. Very simple. The clients that I'll be serving are in the same areas as the ones that I'm serving now, so it's like great. I'll know the area. The notes are reviewed daily, so that's great. Like, notice, if you remember a few weeks ago, I told you guys I didn't get paid because some of my notes weren't locked or reviewed at the time. So they kind of like paused me on paying off student loan number 2. Like, my money is still sitting in my account because I have to wait till I get paid this month for those notes. And I just don't like the whole like monthly pay period thing. It's really bothering me. So, because I'm literally like on hold right now, honestly, still on hold. So them being locked every day is great, so that, you know, I can have all that off the way. And they're paid bi-weekly, and it's on the exact same pay schedule as my full-time day job. So that's perfect. And the weekly pay periods will begin in January, not December, as I originally was told. It's going to begin in January. So as long as everything and all my notes and paperwork is submitted on time in December, all through December, then I'll be able to get paid every week. So I'm excited about that. And the other great thing about it is that we have to meet 2 times a month, like for clinical reviews and stuff like that, and staff our cases with other people, because you literally work for yourself. So that's the only time you get to meet everybody and kind of like catch up and see what's going on with the clients. So they pay us, because we're contractors, we don't have to come to an office, nothing. But they're going to pay us $50 per meeting, just for showing up, just for meeting, and of course being on time. So that's $100 extra every month that I'll be earning. So what I decided to do is put that money into like a little sinking fund or account that I can use for self-care. So I'll be using the $100 monthly just for like to get myself a massage, to get my nails done, take my children and I out to dinner, to a movie, just kind of like enjoying ourselves and self-care, like celebrating along the journey. And it's not really affecting any of the student loan money. It's kind of like a little treat just to keep me going and keep my children motivated. So I'm excited about that. That was like great. Speaking of that, self-care. So I know you guys hear me talk about that a lot, but I wanted to kind of break down some of the things that I've been doing for self-care, because now I have 3 jobs technically, right? So I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. I just started a new gym, and I was using the one at my townhome, but it doesn't have all the equipment that I want. And plus, just getting out and driving to a gym, it just kind of motivates me. It's just a different energy to it. So I've been going to 3 to 4 times a week since I started. And I think you guys know, but maybe you don't, I'm a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for about almost 12 years now. And I set a goal to drink at least minimum 1 liter of water per day, by minimum. So I got to finish this up. But, and that's been working out. Plus my skin is like getting really dry and breaking out here. So I'm like, I need to get some more water in my system. I read books. So I went to the library. My children, I go to the library like at least 3 times a week. Sorry, it's cut off again. But reading is one of my favorite things to do. I went to the library today and I got all these personal finance books. See this one about investing? I'm so excited to be debt free because the investment part is going to be fun. It's scary for a lot of people, but for me, I look at it, it's wealth building, and I'm excited to step into that next phase. So I'm going to go ahead and start studying and learning more about it. I take naps. Like when I come home, sometimes I like take a break between seeing clients or leaving my day job and seeing clients, and I'll take a nap. And I'm always going to bed by 10 o'clock for the most part, 11 at the latest, because I have to be up early. I work at a methadone clinic. That's my day job, so I work really early hours to like mid-afternoon and stuff. And watching like TV shows on Netflix, which I use my mom's account because I don't pay for that because whatever. And YouTube. So I watch like really funny shows with my daughter and my children, and we just laugh and joke around. So those are things I do for self-care right now. Obviously, I want to get more into like massages and like just trying to like treat myself out more. And it's all working out. It's coming together. And the last thing I want to say before my phone cut off again is, you know, I talk a lot about my goals and what I want to accomplish, but I don't really talk about the difficulties of it. And for me, it's like, I don't like spreading negativity. I'm like, we all know life is hard. We all know working is hard and tiresome. Why talk about that part? I think that's like a given. But people want me to talk more about that part. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, it's exhausting. But one thing my friend told me, he's a minister, he told me years ago, he said, you can get through anything when you know it's temporary. And so for me, knowing that I'm at this point, less than 5 months, like 4 months and some change, whatever, from being 100% debt free and buying my home and getting the car that I want, that's exciting to me, and it keeps me going. It fuels me. It motivates me. And so at the end of the day, it's a balancing act. You got to know what your limit is and what works for you and what doesn't work for you and what you can handle, what you can't handle. And don't try to compare yourself to anybody, because you got to know, you really got to know your limit, because like most people couldn't work like 3 different types of contracts. That's too much. And for me, like probably midway through this, I'm going to let one of these things go. So like I ain't crazy, and I'm not superhero, I'm not superwoman, but I'm just a motivated and determined and ambitious young woman at the end of the day. And I think when I think about the fact that my grandmother picked cotton at one point in her life, or my grandfather cleaned toilets and mopped floors for 30-something years before he retired. That motivates me because I am at a point in my life and in the position of my life where I can make a change and change my family tree. And my children will never have to ask anybody for a job.